Okay, let's try this again. This is part 2. I started in another live and things were hanging. The screen was not following. So let me just change the thumbnail to make sure that at least this live looks like the previous one. So things seems to be working now. Things seem to be working now. Tell me if you see something. Okay, yeah, on my end, this seems to be working fine. Ah, bingo. Yeah, okay, bingo. Thank you. Thank you, Steinway. So, where was I? So let me recap just a bit. So Tesla into its downward trend, no momentum up. Boom. On the 1 hour chart, yeah. We were stopping at 384.21, pretty precisely. Actually, 384.21, 384.21, boom, 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 boom. Then we broke it right here. When we broke it, this was the buy signal. We had a little bit of a move down. That's fine. And then we bounced on the bullish channel support. And today, boom. Opened higher, gapped up, and we have been coming down ever since. We are still above our entry point. And some people on Discord, as I mentioned, took profit, which is fine. You can take profit or you can hold on for bigger return with greed, or you can do both. You can sell part of it and keep part of it. Now, the bad part is that we are outside of this bullish channel. But the good part is that we are above the entry. So at least it's even Steven. Momentum is slowly starting to get out of Tesla. We'll see tomorrow morning what happens. This is a very volatile period. There's a new war that started a couple of weeks ago. A new war. So, you know, new things can happen and do happen every day. So patterns, we can still identify patterns. You know, this is a pattern. We started to go higher. This is a pattern. But the patterns don't tend to last that long on the upside. On the downside, well, yeah. Patterns on the downside are pretty permanent. They last a long time. Downside. But the patterns going up, they don't last a long time. So there's maybe a hiatus in the war. So the stock market goes up a little bit. So yeah, if you see profit there after a move up, take it. It's perfectly fine to take it. Voila. So this is for Tesla. Let's take a look at the VIX, the fear factor of the stock market. When the VIX goes up, the stock market goes down. So the fear factor, well, we are still at 25, 31, 32. We like the VIX to go lower than 20 in order to see moves up in the stock market. So we are at 25. So, you know, the moves up that we are seeing are oftentimes very temporary. So as long as the VIX is high like this, we cannot think about going long for a long time in the markets. That's just the way things work. Yeah. Well, thank you, bright guy. So always keep this in mind. We need the VIX below 20 to start going along for good. So right now we can take little trades here and there when we see them. And on the daily chart, we have no momentum on Tesla, so we are not even thinking about getting back into Tesla on the daily chart. We cannot think about that because we are going down. And when the stock goes down, it's not the time to buy it. Yes, it's cheaper than what it was. not too long ago. It's cheaper, but it's not because something is cheaper that it is going to go higher in price. We need both. We need to buy at a certain price, and we need that price to climb afterwards. So we need both. Right now, yeah, the price is getting lower, but there's no signs at all on the daily chart that we are starting a new bull trend. So we could be buying something that would be going lower. This is what a downtrend means. The trend is that we are going down. So if you buy something into a downtrend, you are buying something that's high by definition. This is high, this is high, this is high, this is high. And see how true it was? When we are into a downtrend, each time you're buying high. So it's not impossible to make money. It's just that the stock price will need to go much higher in order for you to just break even. So things are not starting on the right foot. Let the stock go down. Let the downtrend end. Then we can start thinking about getting back into it. So this is what we do on this channel. We don't blindly believe in a company. Tesla is a great company. It's going to do great. Yes, it is. But a company and its stock price are two different things. It's a great company. Stock price can be tanking. And we don't buy the company and sell the company. We are buying the stock and selling the stock. I can show you examples where Tesla had great earnings, in 2022. Great earnings. Great earnings, super great earnings. Great earnings. Yeah, great earnings right here. Wednesday, April 20th, 2022. Great earnings. 51% positive earnings surprise. This is fantastic. I should buy the company. I should buy the stock. Well, this is where it happened right here. So great earnings. Yeah, great earnings. The stock was at 343 and it went down to $100. So you see, why? Well, we were already into a downward trend. We already saw, and you can watch at those videos I made. I have been making videos for 5 years every single day on Tesla stock. So you can watch. You can watch at that date what I said, but we were into a downtrend. So buying into a downtrend is risky a little bit because it's supposed to go down, and indeed this is what it did. It did that. So it's not very optimal to buy into a downtrend. So this is where we are right now. So we are not looking at buying Tesla for longer than a couple of hours, maybe a couple of days. This is where we are. Okay, so the VIX is still climbing, so this is not a good news. Let's take a look at the stock indices. The stock indices are representing a bunch of stocks in the stock market to see how the rest of the market is reacting. Tesla is one thing, but the rest of the market can be reacting differently. So Dow Jones into a downtrend. So this one too is going down. We are bouncing a little bit, but this bounce does not mean anything until we get some momentum on our indicators. So yeah, this is a bounce, but it does not mean that we are going higher. SPX also, look at this, into a downtrend, going straight down. No momentum on our indicators, and we are watching 65.20. 65.20, we bounced on it. 65.20 last Friday, we broke it lower, so that was very dangerous. But because Trump said, well, okay, I'm gonna give Iran a chance, the market reacted positively a little bit. We are not out of the woods yet. We climbed up, and this is where we are right now. We are at the resistance side of the bearish channel. This is the bearish channel. So This is a big test right here. If we start breaking above 66.46 right here, okay, then we maybe start to believe that the wind is turning. Right now, we don't believe this at all. We have no evidence. We are just bouncing a little bit higher for the past 4 days, but we have done that in the past many times. So, you know, if your drunk friend says that he stopped drinking, but after 4 days he starts again, next time he is going to tell you that he stopped drinking and it has been only 2 days, are you going to believe it? Believe him? I'm not sure. You need more than 2 days. You need even more than 4 days. If he stopped drinking for 5, 6, 7, 8 days, then okay. He used to start back after 4 days. Now it's taking a bit longer. So something is changing. This is how we see it. Something is changing. A pattern is changing. Right now, there's no change in pattern. QQQ also testing the same, you know, you see the same patterns everywhere. We are testing this. And Nasdaq a little bit different, but still into a downward trend. And we are bouncing a little bit, but not that far. And we don't have momentum on our indicators. Let's take a look at gold, silver, Bitcoin, Ethereum. So gold, we were trending up for a while. Since November, you know, it has been trending up, nicely trending up. That trend was broken. This was a time to get out. When a bull trend breaks, you know, you can take some profit. Let me say it that way. You can take some profit. Now this one is falling back to where we were in the past. You know, nothing is random right here. It's falling back to where we were, and now we need to let it stabilize a little bit to see what it is going to do. If it starts to go back up, we are going to be very skeptic. So it needs to stabilize before starting a new trend. So we are just in a waiting mode. For silver, the same thing, downtrend. And we are back into our bullish channel, an old bullish channel that was in play in October of last year, October 2025. So this one too, we need to let it stabilize and then get out of this downward trend. When it starts to get out, then we can start to consider it. And Bitcoin, so cryptos. What is cryptos doing? So Bitcoin, let me try to make this clear for you guys. So we were going sideways. The top number was 71,788 right here. We started to break it temporarily, and then we would get back to that 65 to 80 right here. Then we broke it again, went a little bit higher, and what is of note, we came back to and did a higher low. So this is good. This is good. This higher low means, it means that, okay, buyers are starting to show up more than sellers. So we are climbing a little bit. We are climbing. But now we are still stopping at 71,788. We broke it temporarily, but we are really stopping at 71,788. So this is a pattern. This is a well-known pattern in ascending triangle. We are making higher lows, and we have a flat resistance, a horizontal resistance. At some point, we should be breaking out of this. And when that happens, this is going to be a buy. And if that buy happens somewhere in April 11th, it could happen again. But if it happens at around April 11th, this is going to mean that we, here, boom. This is going to mean that we are going to get outside of this downward trend at the same time. So we are going to be able to say that Bitcoin is no longer trending down. If this happens. I don't know if this is going to happen. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. If it happens, this is what it is going to mean. So this is going to be very interesting. So we are watching this one, 71,788. You know, on the 1 hour chart, it's maybe a little bit more clear. 71,788 right here. We are climbing. We are climbing, slowly climbing. So this one is going to give us a nice buy opportunity on the 1 hour chart when it happens above 71,788. And why 71,788? That's not even a round number. Well, because the stock is telling us that this is an important number. We stopped there before, there. So round numbers are nice, but they don't reflect reality all the time. There too, and there too. So 71,788, that's the number you need to remember. Let's take a look at Ethereum now. Ethereum, let's go on the daily chart first. So on the daily chart, you know, very similar pattern. We are going down, downward trend. We are still into it. So Ethereum is still going down. Again, sometimes it's going up. Within the move down, it's going up. So right now, this is where we are. Went sideways, now we are going up. So very similar to Bitcoin, and in fact, both of them are basically doing the same patterns at different numbers. Of course, Bitcoin is at 70,000 and Ethereum is at $2,000, but same patterns. Downtrend, we are going higher into a downtrend. Bitcoin, downtrend, we are going higher into the downtrend. So for Ethereum, let me give you the number we are looking at. So we are looking at, is it easier to see? Yeah, it's easier to see on the 1 hour chart. So on the 1 hour chart, 21.93 and 82 cents. 21.93, why 21.93? It's not an even number. Well, this is where we stop. So once we start to go higher than that, then this is going to be a signal that the sellers that were winning, the sellers won here, they won here. When we break this, it means that the buyers are winning. So these are the numbers that we need to watch. And I do a video like this every single day. On Wednesday, this is free on YouTube, and for the 4 other days of the week, I only publish this to my members, YouTube members, at the 5 video a week level. So you go there, you click 5 video a week level. It costs the price of a Starbucks, and then you get what? You get 4 additional videos like this every week for 4 weeks. So you get what? 16 videos. So yeah, it's very cheap. So I wish that you will join us. So that's it. That's it for today. This is where things are at. We are watching everything every single day, and we see the development of what is happening. And when a stock goes, we see it because we watch it every single day. So next time Tesla is going to go for good, we are going to be there on that specific day. So thanks very much for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing. If you like what I do, you can become a YouTube member. Click on my TradingView affiliate link. I'm going to wish you a great evening. We are going to talk tomorrow. If you are a member, I'm going to tell you à la prochaine si Dieu le veut.